Navigating to invoices. From the dashboard, click on the Account Details icon. From the Customer Service tab, click on the word Account Detail. From the Customer Service homepage, choose Account Detail. If you go to the Customer Service console, you can find Account Detail. Discussing invoices with the customer. From the Account Detail page, you can see all of the unpaid invoices. Maybe Mr. Customer calls in saying he received a notice that his account is past due. You can go here and look to see what he has been billed for, when he last submitted a payment, and how much he owes. On this page you can see that Mr. Customer has several invoices dating back to 2012 that he has not paid. By unchecking the Show Open Items Only box, you can tell that Mr. Customer has made only one payment on April 7, 2014 of $54.99. By clicking on the Excel tab, you can create an Excel spreadsheet and send him a copy of all of his information. You could send this as an attachment in an email so that he could see all of the items that he owes. In order to email a copy of an invoice, go to the red invoice number and click on it. At the top of the page, find the email icon and click on that. Enter the customer's email, add a note, and press the green OK sign. And you have emailed a copy of the invoice to the customer. Suppose a customer calls and said she needs a particular invoice sent. You would go to the invoice history page of that customer. There are several ways that you could pull up the invoice. You could do a search according to date if you knew the date that it possibly could have been sent. You could search by PO number, order number, or invoice number. Once that comes up, click on the red invoice number and the invoice appears. Once that invoice comes up, then you can review the information with the customer. You can review what the order was, when the order was placed, how much it was billed for, the terms. You can go here and you can do an audit report so that you can see what was booked and what was selected. And if you go back and you press on this icon, you can see the account detail for this invoice. You can share all of this information with the customer while you have the customer on the phone. And then of course you can email a copy of this to the customer. One of the features of BirdDog software is the ability to group according to heading. When you come across a page that has the black column at the top that says, drag a column header here to group by that column, then you can group this information. For example, maybe I want to group according to date. So I take the word date and I click on it and I hold it down and I drag the word date onto the black header. Now all of my data is grouped according to date, and I can go in and expand to look according to those particular dates. Maybe I want to group according to apply to, so I click on apply to, hold down the left mouse and drag the word apply to onto the black bar. Maybe I want to drag according to doc number. If I want to group according to amount, I just drag, and now I have my smallest amounts at the top and my largest amounts at the bottom. This works across the board on BirdDog software. When you come across a page and it has this heading with the black header, then you can group accordingly.